Saturday, start of a pond build. Yeah, so I won't bore you in my face like I normally say, because no one wants to see that in life. Dog's barking already. I'll show you what we got. Blocks are all here. So I'm glad we're doing this one in the 140 blocks, because he's not a massive koi hobbyist, but he probably turned into one. So we're going to do it as well as we can on the cheaper budget as we can, as I said. So there's all the blocks. That's what we're doing. Dog's barking like mad. Cement, sand, ballast. Simple. Nothing fancy. We'll walk through here. Follow me, I'll follow you. And through the garage. Digger might go through that door, might go through the side door. Not sure on that one yet. That one we'll have to decide on. And there we go. So all this area is coming out, as I said. And then it's going to be a lot bigger. So the Meccano kit's out. That's what we're using. Samaway 7-foot rectangular metal frame ball. Loads of bits. Can't go wrong with these, can you really? Lay it out there, click it all together, stand it up basically. So yeah, you've got all these bits and pieces here that just hold it together once it's there. So there we go. Next thing we do, we'll have that full up with water, and then I've actually got this pump, and this filter actually works, strangely enough. So I'm going to see if it'll work good enough to run that little paddling pool. I think it will. So wait and see. But you can see a bit better now. So all that back bit, that section there has got to come out. And there's a tree over there as well. That may be a bit more awkward. We shall see when we get that far back. Also, another change. Client's just come out. Obviously, because it was going to be on an angle like that, shall we say, but now we're doing it like that because he's got two seating areas, but he's got his conservatory there. So just made a decision, we're going to put another window in over that side as well, so he's going to have a window there and a window there, so that you can, well, in the winter and whatever, through the conservatory, they can see the fish through the window there as well. So you see what I'm saying, it's a good aspect, yeah, even when they're sat on the benches over here. So even from over here, they can see through the window there as well. So yeah, it's going to look pucker for a very reasonable price. So there you go. That's what we're at on the first day. Pond emptied, drained down, fish moved over, paddling pool up. Decided where we're going to go with this now. A few extras, as always happens. Extra window, change orientation of the pond. That's a big word for me. And yeah, he got 26 small fish out of that little pond. They are small. And one tench. So always a tench, isn't it? I don't know how to get in these ponds, but it was a tench. And then when we do the new pond, he will be getting some bigger ones because I already got some for him. He doesn't even know that yet, that I'm going to just give to him. So yeah, he can't have a koi bomb of that proper big koi in there. So I think I've got 3, maybe 4 of my own that I was going to move on, but I'm going to do a kind thing and give them to him. Yeah, it's good to give sometimes. I was only going to move on for next to nothing anyway, so I'd rather went to a build that I've done and to a good home, because big or little fish, he loves his fish and so does his wife, and it's very calming for them. Yeah, and they've got grandchildren. They've just been around, bless them. First time they've seen them for a year, because they're in the paddling pool with clean water. They've been in that green water in a tiny pond for a year, whatever. So at least they're going to be in clean water, because I'm going to put a pressure filter on it and another pump just to run it through. Because this week, yeah, it might be about 10 to 12 days, but them days are spread out. It's not in one go. So yeah, anyway, that's where we're at. Hello, Monday, back at it. Weather's not too bad. It's overcast but warm, no rain, so that's nice. Perfect weather really. Slight problem, digger is not going to be here till tomorrow. Normal stuff. It's meant to be coming this afternoon, but there's some delay. There's always a problem, as they say, but we're cracking on. So what I'll do is I'll stop boring you, spin you around, show you where we are at the moment. So, I've got a load of rocks out already. blocks are nearly gone. That's Danny. Say hello, Danny.
Hello.
That's Danny. And that's where we've got to get a digger through. We get that fat boy through there, we should get a digger through there. So, yeah, cement. It's going to go into here, into the garage, and then we're going to tarp. Put a big tarp on that area there, and then all the soil can go on that area there. Still leave enough to get the car through to the garage. So keep the client happy as well. Yeah. So anyway, sorry, client will have a little chat. Yeah, so cement's in already. Didn't take long, did it? And through here, all the blocks around the back already. Did a few bits and pieces. And here, took some decking off over there. So get that running over there. So there we go. Sand ballast is on its way around as well now. Tea, coffee's on the go with some biscuits. Digger's going to be at 8 o'clock in the morning, so tomorrow we'll have most of this out tomorrow. Yeah, can't see a problem with that. There's a lot of rocks in there, but once them rocks are out of the way, only just over that side there, it's just going to be level through. Got part of a hole anyway. Most of the pond is going to be in that area, so yeah, it won't take long at all. And you can hear it's all running nicely over there. It's topping up now. And yeah, cement all nice and dry. Stand here, we're watching on the barra. Should come round here with a barra any minute now. He's a good lad, he don't stop, just doesn't stop. All them blocks, that sand, load of other stuff. Done that this morning, and it is literally that. We started at 9, so 10, 11, 12, for 3 hours. That man has got all that round the back. Absolute rocket. So I shall leave you at that, and I will catch you tomorrow. Day 2. Sounds like Big Brother, doesn't it, Danny? Yeah. It's so interesting, this job here, look, muck. So we managed to take the top off of the digger, and I squeezed it up that alleyway. You won't believe that I got it up that alleyway, but I did. Man of my saliva. Yeah, very happy with that. So as you can see, we're all sheeted off, keep this driveway nice and clean, and then we just fill all this up with that stuff. Grab comes in, takes it away. Clean the drive up, you wouldn't know we've been here. So that's that. All these rocks that are coming out, it's amazing. But his son wants a load of them, and then what he's got left over he'll sell them, because they're not cheap to buy, are they? As everyone knows. Loads of rocks here. So that's where we are here. Come through to the back garden. Follow me, I'll follow you. That's how far we've got so far. It don't look a lot, but we ain't bloody well stopped for over an hour. But yeah, look at the size of these rocks still coming out. Look at them. Wow. Yeah. Some sort of water seepage over there. I haven't gone through a drain before anyone thinks I have. I think it's where he was dumping his old pond water, and it's just congregated in there, because there's a lot of like polythene about, and looks like a load of Corex and that down the bottom there and so on. So I need to get all that flat just down to level there, because obviously that's basically where it needs to be level with the rest of the garden over that side. But that's, and then from there on, where that water is going to be pond towards this way. So anyway, beautiful day here in Luton, just outside Dunstable. Barra's full, look at it, brand new barra, bashed to bits already. Don't say how long, does it? Look at that. Wow. So yeah, blocks are drying out nicely now. This over there will keep it nice and healthy. So there we go. I'll speak you back in a while. Good morning, everyone. Day 3. Sun's out, guns out. There's the ginger man behind me. Look at him. Got all that there. So, yeah, got to get a lorry in later today or tomorrow morning. Get this load out, but I think I can get a load more. Well, we need to get a load more on top. We need a full load. No point wasting it. So just save a bit of money getting a grab lorry in. Give thunderstorms this afternoon, so I'll probably only get a morning's work in today. But we'll crack on, smash it out, and then tomorrow hopefully will be the last bit of digging out with the digger. Get that out of the way, and then day 4 will be right. Get the last bit of the excavation out and putting the footing in. So that's day 4, and then we've got 5 and 6, which will be the block work, and then all we've got after that is basically the filter system and the liner. Fill it up, windows. So yeah, the 10 days I'm looking at doing it in is still pretty much on schedule. But as I said, you can do it at a reasonable price in 10 days. Not continuous days, because I've got to let the block work go off and that before I put the liner in and fill it with water. But won't be much in between it. Probably leave it a couple of days just to set. Yeah, anyway, what I'll do, let's go have a look at the back. So, been a screw fix this morning. Cheap as chips, 85 quid. Titan breaker. I think it was about 30 quid to hire one. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of concrete to break out what we found yesterday. As you can hear. I don't know what setting he's got that on, but it's not hammer. Yep, there we go, straight through it. Smaller bucket to go on over there. I've got a 9-inch bucket to go on there now. This clay is, sorry, quite noisy out there. Anyway, let me talk some in here. Yeah, so I'm changing that bucket there over to a 9-inch. That's 9-inch. That is, I don't know what size that is, big. Because this clay is so thick and heavy, it's just, that digger's not man enough to pull through it. So it's a little tip for everyone when you hire these mini diggers. Make sure you get the small bucket if you're in blue clay or something like that, because it just won't pull it out quick enough. Yeah, anyway, so as you can see, quite a lot out yesterday. Just like I say, he's just gunning out that little pond. Yeah, like I say, he's just gunning out that little, we found a little concrete pond there, and a soakaway that went to nowhere. There's no soakaway in the garden, but we found a pipe from, so we're going to have to reroute some of the rainwater, which isn't a problem, it's an extra on the pond. So that's, and then I think we'll have to do a sump. They haven't got a lot of choice for the drum waste, because the nearest drain, I ain't got a clue where it is yet, so I've got to find that. But we can't keep pumping into next door neighbours. I don't know what's down there. Oh, I don't know. Find somewhere. Yeah, or I dig another soakaway somewhere, but I don't really want to be doing that. So we'll get over that at a later date. Anyway, I'm going to crack on, because we've got thunderstorms coming this afternoon. Speak to you soon. Day 4. Oh, it's like Big Brother, innit? I bet you're sick of me already. Right. Look at that lot. Wow. 10 o'clock, grab lorry turns up. So we'll have rid of probably, I don't know, from there to probably there. Yeah, I think so. I've just got that in bit there, but I've got about another, well, I've got another load coming out anyway, whatever it is, it's 2 loads. So, yeah. Be good to see that gone. It's a lot. I tell you what, it really is a lot of soil. Every time you do one of these, you just forget how much soil comes out. And it's not even a big pond. And there was a pond there before. Mind you, that pond that was there before was just piled up on top. So, they never took anything away from this when they dug the original pond. They just made a mound of mud with some big rocks in it. Anyway, that's enough of me again. Let's go out the back. I can hear some noises going on, and I think someone's doing something. A guy called Ginger. That's all I'm going to say. See, as we walk up the drive, mud, 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 mud. And look at those rocks. Anyone want any? Let me know. Nah, sorry, they're being sold. You go to garden centre, they're like 200 quid each. These rocks, some of these rocks. So they're going to get jet washed up, looking all sparkly. They're going on eBay. Let's go through. Keeping it tidy as you go. Let's have a look. Let's be very quiet. sort of like see a bit more what we're doing there, can't you? Yeah, so just that little section there to come out now. So they're basically back to, we're not going to come back in line with this here. So probably about 3 hours, 4 hours work, and we should have that all out today. Then we've got to take it down the tilt. We're just shooting up the end. So there you can see where we are at now. Getting there. As you can see, I've started digging the bottom drain trench as I come back. So yeah, instead of having to do it afterwards, a lot of people forget to do that. So never forget to do that. Another top tip of the day. Yeah, to dig your bottom drain trench as you come back with your digger. Yeah, not afterthought. So many people I know have done that. Yeah, and they think, oh shit, I should have done that. You might think that's a stupid thing to say, but most people are stupid, including myself. Anyway, anything else you want to know? Chuck it in the comments below, and I'll be back tomorrow. A bit late today when it's all out. Maybe I'll show you a grab lorry. How boring is that? But you might want to watch a grab lorry. So see you in a minute. You all right, mate? Quick update. We have a square hole almost. The 8008 CTS stroke 3 has done a very good job on this pond build. I would have preferred of using the U15 from Kubota, but one wasn't available. So we've managed with this one. It's been a struggle. No cab, as you can see, and the windows are very, very clear. Yes, Danny's laughing because he's an expert on diggers. He's also an expert on a TBT 178 drill. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, that's we can't say too much about that at the moment. No. But it's a very, very good drill. Where am I? So yeah, that's where we are. Being twat as usual. But you can see, look, square hole, looking good. Just this little lump here to get out in the morning. I reckon lunchtime tomorrow we'll have it all out, cleaned up, and then in the afternoon chuck a little foot in all the way around. Get past the ginger man, and then look at that. So we have one load gone already, and we've got all that again. That's just this afternoon, isn't it? Wow, yeah. So that's just this afternoon. So we've got a little bit just to put at the end tomorrow. Another grab lorry done. So happy days. Loads of rocks. Look at the size of them rocks. I mean, that was a proper rockery, wasn't it? That's what you call a rockery. So yeah. So that's the end of day 4. Well, it's not even 4 days because Monday we sort of only got so far through. Yesterday, we finished yesterday 3 o'clock. It hammered down. And it's only 2 o'clock a day, but I can't work anymore because I'm knackered and I've got things to do. Because I have to do everything because he's fucking useless. And he's ginger. I'm sorry. Yeah, you know what I mean? It doesn't help. It doesn't help in life. I used to be ginger, so I know how he feels because I am an ex-ginger. Yeah. I'm just grey now, so it doesn't look so bad. Anyway, I still call him the golden child because this pond build has been gone absolutely brilliantly. Yeah. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll see you all in the morning because I'm going out. Hey, morning, afternoon, morning still. Day 5. I won't bore you, I'm just going to show you what's going on. As you can hear, there's a bit of noise outside, so we'll go out there, see what's going on, and I'll take you out the back and you can have a look what's going on outside. Where are we today? Last load, grab lorries in, got the digger through. The ginger gold man is over there. Yeah, we're just pulling this last bit out, so have all that out today. A mini skip for all the other bits and pieces because they don't like that. yeah, they don't like that in the dumps anymore, so I don't blame them, because plastic's a pain, isn't it? So yeah, different drivers today. Not on next door's drive either. They had a little bit of a moan yesterday when we did it. You had one wheel on there. Some people, you can't, you know what I mean? You just can't help some people, can you? But yeah, all good. So that's all coming off. Let's go through the back. So we've been busy boys again, but we're on target. And there we go. We have a hole, nice and square, or as square as square can be, shall we say? Yeah, so you can actually see what we're getting now. It's much bigger. Everything looks big, doesn't it, at this point? Everyone who's seen it goes, wow, it's going to be a huge pond. Well, it's not, is it? By the time you fill in what you fill in and get a filter pit at the end, it's not going to be that huge. But yeah, so we're just going to tide this through here. And he started on just tidying through there, but we're going to jet wash all that off and make it all nice and spotless. Buckets are finished with, so they're done. Pond's over there, that's still running nicely. Water's not in that, not too bad actually. Fish all happy. Just got to clean a bit more through here. And I managed, there's a digger there that'll just squeeze through that gap out the front where it'll be picked up. So yeah, the lad's got a bit of cleaning up to do, but that's what he's here for. And now I'm going to set out some pegs just to pour a lean mix foot in, because we're on chalk. So tip of the day, when you're on chalk you don't hardly need a foot in, because it is basically so solid, it's ridiculous. When you build houses and you hit chalk, they can make you stop. I mean, most houses are built on like a metre footing, modern day houses, but they'll let you get away like 800 or something sometimes when you hit chalk. And we're just building pond walls, so it's getting like a strip of 100mm concrete. That is it. Just a lean mix that I can just go straight on tomorrow and start laying. So that's what we're going to crack on now. I'm going to knock some pegs in. So what I'll do is I'll knock some pegs in length of my level all the way around, and then I can just pour the tip. I'll show you when I do it. You just pour the concrete to the level of the top of the pegs that you put in. Quick and easy way, foolproof. It's got to be, because I'm doing it. Yeah, so let me crack on with that, and I'll show you a bit more in a minute. Show you what I mean by pegs. So just hammer some pegs in, level them up, and that's what will give you let's see, roughly level. So I've just pulled into the pegs. You can see peg there, look, there's one peg, another one there, so yeah, and then one at the end there, as you can see, right there. Yeah, it's a nice little footing just to start the box off with one chalk. Yeah, looks like go help him out, look. Like that, man. End of day 5. I've got a ring footing in. It's felt on top of the chalk. I just shut it up and poured it in. Yeah, so I'll take the block wall. This one's just going to have a concrete base, then we'll just build off the base for the filter pit. Sorry, knackered, sweating like a pig. Had a little bit of a tidy up over there. You can't really see it, but yeah, that's all. So tomorrow morning, come in. Danny will just load my blocks out, knock me out some muck, and I'll start on get all the corners up tomorrow, and as much as I can run in, and then Sunday finish it off. So all the blockwork's out now, that way I can get my liner measured up. So yeah, I don't want to do a box weld liner and then make it to the size. I'm going to do it the correct way, build the pond and then measure it. So that windows haven't turned out yet, so I've got window this side, window that side. And a good tidy up through here. Always keep it tidy, always keep it tidy as you can. I'm going to have mini skip delivered for all that stuff there. As I say, the rocks underneath, they're going elsewhere. Danny, good lad, jet washing it off, and the neighbours' dryers, so stops any problems. Yeah, so look at that, we get a brand new driveway out of us as well. And yeah, that's about it really. Near enough done for the day. spin you around. Hello, it's me. Beautiful. Yeah, so it's been a good week. A very good week. Been very lucky with the weather. So what I'll do, I'll put all this on one video. This first lot. I don't want to do too many parts. It gets boring. Part 20 of a build. No, probably about 3 bits to it. That'll do. Just showing the basics and the little bits and pieces. So that's the first lot. Digging out, putting in the ring footing, cleaning everything up, and just getting ready for the blocks to go in tomorrow. And then I'll do one for follow on to this of block laying and other bits and pieces. And then the final one will just be putting the box weld liner in and doing the filters. So yeah, we'll do it as 3 parts, nice and easy. Won't bore anybody too much, and it just show how easy it can be done. So as I said, we're on day 5 and we're ready to do the blocks. So 2 days block work, that's day 7. 1 day doing the liner and the windows, and then a couple of days doing the filters. So like I said, 10 days. It's not finished. 10 days to have it full of water basically and running. All the little bits and pieces. I think the clients asked me to do them as well now, because his missus don't believe he'll do it in six years, never mind 6 days or 6 weeks. So he's asked me to do them as an extra, which I'll do over a few weekends. And yeah, so there you go. Right, I'm going to sign out now because I'm absolutely shattered. It's Friday. I need a beer, and I'm back here tomorrow and Sunday. This is, you know what I mean, so it's just never ending. So thanks for joining in, and I'll see you on the next one.